Alright, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, um, I don't remember what happened. Something happened, but I don't remember. Anyway, no, we're riding on a bus to go see Emmy's parents, mother, for dinner or lunch. What are those? One of those. Riding on a bus. That's what we're doing. Anyway, I don't think I like riding on buses. Actually, I think I'm pretty comfortable saying that as a fact. They sway a lot, and they smell funny, and you can feel every bump in the road. I'm really not looking forward to this. Plus, some of these ladies can make clinking noises that draw the attention of everyone on the bus. She's a short chicken. She got long socks joined to her prosthetics so they don't look so obviously false again. But that didn't stop the odd look or two every time her legs boned together with the audible clunk. I shift nervously in my seat, and Amy raised an eyebrow questioningly. She didn't mind the stares, either that or she didn't notice people are staring. Sure, she's gotten her fill of odd looks before, at a certain amount of time. I doubt she noticed anymore. Not that she'd ever tell me if I asked. The fact is, I'm not comfortable with the bus. Can they come around with the terms of the fact that me appears to be bringing me closer at the same time pushing me away? Not sure she trusts me, but even if it doesn't look like it. I'm not sure I can trust the nurse. Protective Emmy, just like I'm protective Emmy, but I'd like to say that I do like he does say anything to make her look good as someone asked me about her. So he might be doing just that. Still, there was something about the way he seemed genuinely surprised that he invited me along. Maybe less I just talk help more than I think. But I'm still worried. Meeting the parents is a big deal, right? Not that I ever met Amy's mother, but that was his acquaintance. That's gonna be Amy's boyfriend, with everything that implies. I feel my heart pounding on my chest. I go with that snow-covered afternoon and it feels like it was so long ago that it might as well be another life entirely. Except then, I didn't know what was going on. I also didn't have any medication to help prevent things spiraling out of control. Come a long way in terms of my physical health, and for the time today, I feel like I'll be able to live normally now, or at least as normally as possible. Now, all of I manage my relationship as well as I manage my heart. I'll be in great shape. Well, we're here. I raise my hands as soon as we step off the bus. Start heading down the street almost immediately. Come on, we got a couple blocks to my house. What? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Following me down the street, watching her confidence stride. Something kind of a quick pace for just a walk. Guess she's anxious to get there. So, does your mom do this sort of thing often? Nah, not too frequently. Mom's there when they're playing hostess. Oh, yeah? Yeah, my dad was always one pushing her to have people over. And suddenly I'm probably run to her father catches me off guard. I'm looking at his face, I'm not sure she meant to mention him. I think I've only heard about him talking about him once. All I remember is that his mom told me he wasn't around anymore. Oh? Mom prefers solitude then? I mean, that was either from relief that I didn't ask for their father, or from my finding his statement actually quite funny. Not at all, that's why I'm such an outgoing person, you know. She prefers to be a guest rather than the hostess. Less special that way, or so she says. Clearly she's never had to meet her girlfriend's mother for dinner. Envy giggles again and speaks in a teasing tone. Nervous as hell? You shouldn't be, you know. It's not that big of a deal. Just dinner at my house, that's all. Yeah, have you ever brought home a boyfriend before? There's a part of me that dreads here. I guess the part of me dreads hearing the answer to this. I know very little of Amy's past relationships. I don't know if there were past relationships. No, I guess I haven't. Maybe this really is kind of a big deal after all. Okay, now I feel twice as nervous. Though, to tell the truth, I'm pretty happy to hear that I'm the first one. Maybe you got something special after all. Especially this new thought, and managed to calm down considerably by the time Amy knocks on her front door. Hey Mom, open up, we're here! Fortunately, Miss Irizaki stands grinning at her daughter. The grin is still surprisingly similar to Emmy's. I'm never going to get used to that. You know, people normally wait for a few minutes before they start shouting at the door. Let's mother say hello to us for calling them right away. Ah, of course. Welcome home, dear. I missed you. Looking later, we're inside. And only isn't that Amy's mom seems to be actually more than actually here. And hello to you, And hello to you, Wasao. How are you? Quite well, thank you. Nice to not have school to worry about for a little bit. I just finished up your exams, haven't you? Must be a relief for you both. Certainly will have weight off my mind, that's for sure. Mine too. I think I slept well for the first time in weeks after last night's relief alone. This news surprised Emily's mother. She didn't show it. Still, her response betrays a note of interest. That's so. I'm glad to hear that, Emmy. You know, I get worried when you get wound up about, well, exams. Certainly Amy Moore knows something I don't, or rather, she didn't know that Amy told me about her nightmares. It's interesting, but Amy starts like covers for Amy. I protect your instinct to make sure I don't know any more than Amy is willing to tell me. So Emmy's got more in common with quirks than I ever realized. Moves around fast, unfilled, impossible to understand through direct observation, although she's affected everyone she encounters. Whenever Murasaki will figure out that I know about the nightmares, we're just keeping everything secret from everybody. Yeah, it's not as bad this year in the past. That's so help me stay focused. Okay, I know that's not true. Jim cut off contact outside of school hours during exam week. But she did see me during the day, and she told me more than once that morning one was the only thing to look forward to during exams, so maybe it's not that much of a lie. Either way, to hear that being around helping help makes you feel a little better. Amy's mother raised an eyebrow at the statement. Either she didn't believe Amy, or she's as surprised as I am. Well, then it appears it's a good thing you two become so close. I tell you to take care of my daughter, so look, I hear you're doing that. In regard to this, you can take pride in having managed to ingrenate myself? What? And graduate? And is that what? I don't know. Myself with her mother so easily. I could say your daughter has been the one taking care of me. She got me out of running. I mean, everyone were probably more active than meeting her than I ever was, even before. Never actually thought of that much, or I appreciate the humor in it. Once right before the heart attack, took up games of soccer really don't count because they weren't that common. So now that I know for sure I have a weak heart, now I run every day, pushing my luck with the help of my medication. I choke quietly and Liz, I never finished my sentence. Well, you know, before I had my heart attack and wind up at school, you know. Kind of so casually. There's a time I went on thought twice about talking about what was wrong with me at all. But now, it seems silly to care, especially when it comes to Amy and her mother. Anybody's vocabulary disability, then so can I. Then back to the track, maybe Amy declared herself the fastest thing I know legs. Factor for obvious loss, it never seemed to bother, or at least not in public. Maybe taking the wheelchair frustrated her, I know, but even that was something dealt on her own, despite my wish to the contrary. Amy has a way of bringing out the more active side in people. Never quite figured out how she does it. Probably the eyes she gets for starters. Not surprised Amy has a routine exercise routine. We're as similar as she is, and we've gotten her out of running with you too. Other minds, Rin says hello. Toward the outer edge of the conversation again, I was moving to the dining room to eat. It was delicious in here, and the spread that Amy's mom has produced is impressive. Whoa, you made a nut-to-feed army in here. Is it too much? Well, you can always take some leftovers with you when you go. Sounds great. I can only handy cafeteria food for so long. Something home cooked would be a welcome change of pace. Whitey said, "Thanks, Mom." Food tastes as good as it smells, and there's a long conversation where we all dig in. And I salt her plate with this usual amount of gusto. Well, I mean, I said a pretty fast pace myself. So, Wasai, I hear that you and my daughter have gotten rather close, Or say something that not really, so trying to open my mouth to say it, then reassert control. We are close, there's no getting around it. I mean, May's brought me here, hasn't she? Fortunately, both of you might seem to take her action as a sign that I'm rather caught off guard, rather than considering saying something cruel. I suppose we have. I blame the morning runs myself. I mean, all that damn running. It's all the running's fault. I mean, if I wasn't running, then I wouldn't be close to Emmy. I mean, that's how it is. But notice I can't speak. I don't know why that is. I'm just having a bad day. I guess. With recording, even though I recorded a bunch today, which doesn't really matter to you, because you'll see this a long time ago.